Okay, I'm back. My bad. Or I was in the kitchen for like 2 hours. Literally 2 hours. Um, Provalman? Oh, one sec, one sec.
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice. Tor is not okay.
Okay, now we can go
Something's
through.
definitely going on here. Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Watch out. For puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
I will not accept this Rose slander. Well, we got like 30 minutes of dolls. So, a little bit later dolls. And then I don't know. I was thinking about checking out Tiny Rogues. I think that's the name of the game. I don't actually know. That's all everyone's pogging over with the big patch that came out.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga. Hello?
My dang headphone
Tor?
cord just fell. Oh, jeez.
It's
Louise.
Saga Anderson.
I should probably really reroute my cord. Now, I don't want any cords like running across my desk, so I have it running now under the front of my desk, and very long cord, and I had to tuck that underneath like the table or my desk, sorry, and it's like kind of hooked around some piece of board, but it keeps falling down.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Tor was here. He's hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages. Why?
I did not go into here. Or maybe I did. I did. Open.
Tor, wait! It's me!
That'll have to do.
Oh, come
Rude.
on.
A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
How many digits? 6. Not gonna work. But they could like cross check them. You know, give me like a hint.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Okay, and August 14, 15, 16. Let's see what happened. Nothing. What do you want from me?
This door needs a knob.
What do you got for me?
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
So I need that. The day after the new moon. Okay, well, helps to read the pages, huh?
I have what I need to figure out the password. The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
I think maybe it's just horny. What is this? Just do this. It works.
Tor left the wellness center. Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
Oh! Samuel? But only in August, though, right? It's like it's still only one. It would be the 17/8. Oh wait, 1708. It's not enough for the password, bro. What year is it in this game? Go back. 1708/22. Right? Oh, it's 23. Never mind. Go back. Okay. That makes sense.
And the doors are open.
What about the alarm? Little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the grate inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Is it back here? And we had handgun ammo. in the patient room that I missed. Container. How am I so bad at finding containers, dude? I even know you're here and I don't see you. I never mind, you're over here. I'm assuming this does a Resident Evil thing where it's like you're doing well, they won't give you stuff. Because we do find almost everything being empty. So. Patient rooms, brother. Oh. Makes sense. Oh, you spawned, maybe you spawned late? I just didn't see it, maybe? I don't know. I need more inventory space, bro.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
I just don't really want anything. Maybe like shotgun reload speed?
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the
I keep trying to do the first game where you smash reload to reload faster.
slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Thank you for writing that into existence, Alan. You could like give me some inventory.
So soft and sad.
Yeah, bite me. The shoebox, which I think is over here, right? Shoebox somewhere. Comes down the hallway. I mean, did I miss some inventory increases? I have no idea. Probably. I'm blind in these games. I don't need as many bolts, I guess. Keep the 4. I can't do anything. Is my inventory getting too full? Could that be it? I don't know. Yeah, like too much stuff in here. The game doesn't like inventory. I would have waited to do our manuscript pages so we did that. Actually, makes sense. Grab our ammo. Not DLC. Inventory upgrades, not expansion packs, sorry. Two were in cold stashes. The Heart, Return to Cauldron Lake. I got that one, but we get the subtle shotgun at. And there's a one with the memory code, I did that one. And then Bright Falls and Old Gods. Well, the city door is a little bit unflooded. I can go down and get a pack, apparently on one of the docks. I do have money to go run back there and do that.
Shit! Where'd it go?
Residents were restless.
Jesus Christ.
I won't be going back, but I do have in mind to do it. I think that's the final one for Saga 2, so I guess it's worth 2? I don't know.
This must have been Tor's.
Still, Cynthia. Oh, jeez. Might as well just use you then, I guess. Get some space. Nothing surprising.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor!
Well, shoot.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared.
And the
Two
lightning.
gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Boomed him. The basement. Well, you can hold on then. There's a body down there. Rose, I'm talking to me about that.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
I don't think it's that easy, huh? Or key fob.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible.
Plausible.
Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Sound for you? No, Rose. I'm going in the basement, gee whiz, baby. Think he's okay? Althea's dialogue.
It won't open.
Mr. Blum.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
I had too much Ricket Heels, bro.
Must be locked from the other side.
Dink a dunk. Or unlock it. I'm sorry, what did I miss? Trauma pad? No. Finally got one. The laundry room. And it's like one-ish hurdles, so you want to go get food. So no rush. We'll just keep playing.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose.
And then I don't know what we're doing after dolls. I really have no idea.
Not washing their
Give
hands.
DJ Mesh respect. Films don't get copyright striked.
Touching things, touching everything.
I have a pretty good glean on which songs are gonna hit me.
Day after day,
So.
all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning.
Ugh.
Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him
Same,
with
bro.
unwashed hands.
Tomorrow we're definitely doing
Beat them until they no longer
Against the
moved.
Storm.
And then he
I might even go
washed his
live like
hands with
super
a
early
strong
tomorrow.
antibacterial
Like
disinfectant.
at 3 o'clock. Says that now, so this way you can actually, I mean, it's been like 4 hours late and go live at 7. Oh, baby. I did get caught up in Isaac, though. So,
Thomas Zane looked just like Wake.
did he? I'm not
Is this
seeing
why
that.
Odin keeps calling him Tom.
Hold up, bro. No date on there.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Whoa. Many pages?
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
You get that trauma pet I missed? Respawn late. Two 7-3. It's container, bro. You can shimmy, Saga. Come on. Oh. But the jukebox kind of just came down here, man. I wasn't really doing anything.
Could come in handy.
I could just move some stuff around, huh? Whatever. Well, I don't want to touch the jukebox yet, because I feel like it's gonna send us to like the overpass or whatever it's called. So I mean, we'll just go up top and do whatever else I can do upstairs, but must be like a man down here. I was being laughed at. All right, whatever. See what we missed throughout all the rooms.
Muster point.
What I wanted to do.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
Auntie.
A few. Archie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
Little freaks.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Can I help?
I already took care of all this. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's a regular overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
He's probably chill, you know? I'm gone, baby. Stop it, Cynthia.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Odin?
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
There she is. Wolva woman.
Targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's remorse now?
Didi is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
An old friend is near.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Old is his state of mind. Alti, where you at? In his room. The Alti room.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Beep. You got that paper pizza? Crackers.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Damn lights.
Oh no, the lights are out.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Okay, well I already got the views, but you know. Bro just vibing in the bed. Where is this gone? Reload your shotgun.
Supposed to be.
We got Gmail on the drink here. Empty.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
Whoopsie.
There. Power's back on. Shit. Careful, Saga.
How the old folks doing?
It was too late.
Rip Rose? Rip to the real one?
The nightmares were starting to creep in.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Thomas Zane.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here.
It's a special room, bro.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh?
All that goon sesh, bro.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Talk to me, Cynthia.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. Fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Well, I'll be going to save it. On this floor? That's Donna's room, bro. It's over here. No, but Abdul's and Mrs. Show only for her. But I don't know. Coffee? No, save room? I can go down to the basement real quick. Did I not grab the record?
Anga's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
She angry, bro. Stop stopping me. Crazy hands. Okay. Me and Manny too. What was the video game?